Let's call it like it is. Lewis Hamilton hit rock bottom on Saturday. Ninth on the grid, radio full of apologies, and a look on his face like someone had just unplugged his soul. But that was Saturday, and what happened after? That's where the real story begins. You're watching Paddock Insider, where we read between the lines, under the lines, and in the silences between radio calls. And today's truth bomb is this. Ferrari didn't just support Hamilton, they lit a fire under him. Vasseur, brutally honest, and exactly what Hamilton needed. Ferrari team boss Fred Vasseur didn't sugarcoat anything after Bahrain. He saw the slump, he felt the weight of that third-quarter mistake, and he didn't let it slide. He told the media, and let's be honest, probably told Lewis straight, that he had to give him a push. Let that sink in. The most successful driver in the modern era needed a push. Now, most bosses would have coddled, given the "we believe in you" speech, but not Fred. He read the room. Hamilton wasn't just frustrated, he was furious with himself. And that, my friends, is exactly what you want from someone who still wants to fight. "I like that he was a bit down on Saturday night," said Vasseur. Read that again. He liked it. Because only a driver who cares reacts like that after a bad lap. 12 years of Mercedes habits don't vanish in 2 races. But progress is showing. Let's not pretend this transition is plug and play. Lewis spent over a decade at Mercedes. That's hundreds of race weekends, thousands of debriefs, an entire way of working embedded into muscle memory. Now, he's got to learn how to be fast all over again, in a team that speaks a different language, literally and figuratively, and Vasseur knows it. He said it clearly, we'll adapt the car to Lewis, but he has to take a step. Guess what? He is. Bahrain. The mistake that told us more than a win would have you want to know why Saturday mattered? Because Hamilton matched Leclerc in every session. FP1, FP2, FP3, Q1, Q2, all within tenths. And then Q3 comes around and boom. Track limits kill lap 1 and pressure cooks lap 2. Result? P9. Impact? Massive. But that's the point. The grid these days is so tight that a 3/10 mistake costs you 7 spots. It's ruthless. And Vasseur said it best. The grid isn't built on the average. It's built on the last lap. And Hamilton? He paid the price. But unlike some drivers who'd blame the car or traffic or tire prep, he owned it, like a proper champion. Sunday, redemption served with silence and steel. Hamilton didn't scream over the radio on Sunday. He didn't need to. He just drove. Smart, clean, and fast. From P9 to P5, passing Sainz, Tsunoda, Verstappen. Quiet domination. The kind of race that says, I'm still here, I'm still dangerous. Today he was in very strong shape, said Vasseur, and you could hear the pride in his voice. Not relief. Pride. Ferrari fans, breathe. The path is rocky, but the foundation is solid. Fred knows the Scuderia is emotional. One sprint win in China and everyone's screaming podiums. One Q3 mistake, and suddenly the sky's falling. We're Latin, he said, smiling. I didn't expect anything different, but here's the truth, the real behind-the-scenes truth. Ferrari is finally building with consistency. They're not reacting like headless chickens anymore. They're improving by hundredths, grinding, trusting the process. And Hamilton, he's right where he needs to be, learning, fighting, adapting. If you think Hamilton just needs one clean Saturday to flip this season on its head, hit that like button. Drop a comment. Is this Ferrari-Hamilton partnership about to explode in the best possible way? Subscribe to Paddock Insider, because we don't sell the fairy tale. We tell you what's really going on behind the garage doors. Paddock Insider, for fans who want the truth, not the merchandise.